teacher training colleges for you?
That misconception is there.
Yeah, that misconception is there,
There.
but
But we live in a world whereby like there are lots of disadvantages and advantages that goes with things that you select the decisions you take in life. But training college shouldn't be how will I say it, a backup plan for others. Rather. It should be something that you want to do, or you
It's
somewhere
a
that you
calling.
want to go. It should be like you have that interest in it before you come. Some people probably they are here. Like you can surprise you that somebody is here basically because of the allowance.
Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Just like I've started going around campuses and all that, today I'm specifically at Akatsi College of Education to have an interaction with one of the level 300 students during the strike season. Okay, so I'm going to have an interaction about generally everything affecting them on campus, how they got their life on campus basically, and how the strike is affecting them. So I have him introduce himself to us, and then let's see how we can go about it. But this is the first time I'm coming across my channel. Love the content on this channel. Please do me the favor, subscribe to the channel, turn on post notification bell so to get notified anytime I release a new video. Until then, let's move in and see. Senior, welcome to the channel.
Thank you.
So maybe know your name and how you got here.
Okay, so my name is SK Judgment.
SK Judgment.
Yes, Solomon Kweku Judgment, but I showed this to the SK Judgment.
The Judgment, is it your real name or
Yeah.
real name? Judgment. Then after here, you come and take me to hell. Okay, so how did you get this decision?
Okay, so I had it planned since SHS 1.
Uh,
Okay, I structured my educational levels and how I go about it. So
okay.
to me, I started since SHS 1, and this has been the college I want to come to from SS1.
So it means you were having a dream of becoming a professional teacher.
I won't say so. I have a dream of becoming a lecturer, as in a mathematics lecturer.
Okay.
But I see College of Education to be a stepping stone.
Stepping stone for you.
I just want to have that training
That
as a
training.
professional teacher before getting into other fields.
That's a long way to go. You have to pull up your best and all that. So coming into college, you know, you want to become a professional teacher. There is something that definitely motivated you, which I think a lot of people having the same motivation, but due to peer influence and all that. Because my friend is going to nursing school, I also want to go for a nursing school.
Oh.
What was that one particular thing that did it for you?
Okay, basically for me, I love teaching.
Okay, you love to
I
impact.
love imparting knowledge into others, and I love being around kids.
Okay.
I love being around. I love kids so much. If you analyze me as an individual, most of my friends are kids, people far lesser than my age. So I like hanging around with kids. So in order to have that relationship with them, and then also to work according to my linear way of doing things. Okay, so basically, teaching isn't what I want to do per se,
Okay.
or that's not the only dream I have, but I have to structure it in a way that I can have way to pursue my other dreams. I want to be an actor and then a movie creator.
Oh, okay. So you need work that can allow you
So I
some
need
time.
work that can give me time to
to
also
so-
get into that aspect. So teaching, for example, I can have some leisure time to probably write my scripts or shoot my shot and the rest.
Okay, so you're talking about if you want to become an actor, a movie director. I think by now you have some YouTube channel or something like that.
Yeah. I started with drama from SHS.
SHS.
And I do like direct other schools for drama activities like inter-school cultural activities and the rest. I organize programs whereby, let's say, we do a drama night, you buy tickets, come and watch and the rest.
Wow.
But since I came to campus, the education and then the rest are not giving me the space, so I thought of it and then I just started shooting my own campus series, videos
and all that.
short skits, not comedy per se, but skits that are educative.
Okay.
Just to portray my directing skills and my acting skills as well.
Okay, so you use your colleagues on campus to do
Yeah, those who are interested into acting.
Okay, so that's a very big agenda, and my friends or those who are watching you right now would love to like participate in it. So share. I would love you to give out your social media handles, especially the YouTube one, so that they can go and subscribe and then get to learn more things from you as well.
Well, my YouTube channel, I'm using my name.
Okay.
That is SK judgment.
SK judgment.
Yeah.
So once you
So
type SK judgments,
yeah,
you'll
but
find it.
now the mistake people do is
Mhm.
they have judgment and judgment.
Okay.
Okay, mine is judgment.
Okay,
So
spell it for us.
Judgment, not the
Okay.
one with the E before M.
Okay.
We have judgment and we have judgment.
Okay.
One is a noun, one is an adjective.
Okay. Okay.
So I'm dealing with that of the noun. So SK Judgment is my YouTube name. Or let's say across all channels.
Mm.
And I use SK Judgment.
Okay.
But I'm focusing on the YouTube for now. So.
It's YouTube for now.
Yeah.
Okay. So, you know, there is no institution without a challenge. Okay.
Yeah.
So you being a student in a college of education, what's your greatest challenge?
Or I would say my greatest challenge so far on campus are the resources and then the inability of the teachers to teach us. Okay, currently I don't know into detail about the issues the lecturers are having with the government or so, but when two elephants are fighting, it's the grass that suffers. So
Sure, sure.
definitely it's affecting us academically, socially, and the rest. On campus, like as you can see, all the level hundreds on campus, what they do is they wake up, they will go to hall and eat, and then come back. The ones that are serious will go and do their individual studies. And no teaching activity is going on. We are just dormant. I think the strike came about 4 weeks ago.
That's
No,
almost a month.
yeah, no school activities. But then the university we are affiliated to came and then we're supposed to write exam. So if you didn't do your own personal studies, how are you going to write? So the campus itself is more or less like a hustling field. They say only the strongest survive.
Sure, sure, sure. There's
So you
also
just
a lot
have
of
to
few
plan
things.
your things and then it will be smooth for you if you want to.
Okay, okay.
I will
So,
not say it's easy. It's not easy. There is nothing easy on it.
sure, sure, sure. So, which specific field are you pursuing right now?
Okay, so I'm basically reading mass major and then ICT minor.
That's DHS education.
DHS
That I've been having this question a lot. So since you are in the post and I think you can give us the brief or a clear understanding about it. Most students want to know the combination in every school. Here is Akatsi College of Education. Other schools have different combination as well.
Yeah.
So in Akatsi College of Education, how is your combinations like?
Okay, so right here on campus, we do with the science related courses and then we also do upper primary education.
Okay.
Okay, so the upper primary education that is from the I think P5 to basic 6 and then the GHS. And then we also have specific courses that they read, that is visual arts, and they focus on the visual arts aspect. And then we have home econs and then agri. So mostly what we do is they blend that's a JHS education. They blend it.
You
So
have
you have
minor
minor and then
major.
major.
Okay.
With the perception that you may be posted to a school whereby your major may not be available for you to teach, but you go in for the minor. But you also have core subjects that we all study as a level, whether level 100 or
Okay.
but we have mass major and then IT minor,
which you are the one doing.
That's what I'm doing.
Okay.
And then we also have IT major and then mass minor. It's also a course. Then we have mass major and then IT minor. We have mass major and then science minor as well. And then we have those doing the science major.
So vice versa.
Vice versa. So it depends on the one you want to focus on or the one you want to be your major.
Okay.
There are some people that are reading maths and then ICT. They are not studying science.
Okay.
So it depends on what you want to teach. But Akatsi as an institution, we focus on sciences.
Okay.
When it comes to the GHS department, sciences, that is the maths, ICT.
So the school is purposely built on science education.
Not science education per se. We have primary education, that is upper primary education, like I said. And then we have visual arts and then home econs. We have technical too as well.
Okay. But on the portal, usually I have 4 forms for people, okay. So on the portal, when you are doing the application, we have primary education as well. Yes. For Akatsi College.
For Akatsi College.
Do we have primary education? People here offering primary education?
Yeah, there are people here offering upper primary education.
But they are not doing lower primary. No. That is early grade.
Early grade. No,
okay.
So they are focusing on upper primary education. Okay. If you want to do primary. And then the JHS, we have different departments that you can study at. That is the science, technical, visual arts, and then home econs. We also study agri.
Okay. So what are the advantages of being into a teacher training college?
Oh, the advantages there are a lot. The popular one is the allowance.
The allowance is it coming at all? Because the last
Oh,
time I
once,
think last month I had a couple of students that are into college of education. So long as the allowance comes, you see their statuses. But
yeah,
is it coming like that? Is it coming
it's
coming?
not persistent, but once in a while the government will,
So
allow
is the
that
government
stream.
owing you allowance now?
Currently, no, but there are some people that they are
But
owing.
I think last year those in level 200 now, I had an interaction with one of them that he said,
Yeah.
and I quote, since he reported to school, they gave them allowance only once, which means that at that time the government was owing them about 6 months arrears.
Yes.
So
We
all of them have been
recently
cleared.
paid. We recently paid, but
Then you're loaded.
they've reduced the amount they're supposed to give us to with the perception that they're sending some to the kitchen staffs for
Okay.
them to also improve upon our cooking and the rest. But the allowance is also having its own issue. Some people since level 100 to level 300, they've never received allowance.
Was it because they had a problem with the ECH?
Yes, probably one or two. Maybe the names does not tally, the e-switch number does not tally. And once they go for correction, and still it's not coming. With the hope that they will pay. Some people that are in level 300, but they join the level 100 and receiving the allowance. Like, it's just so complicated, but when you are lucky, it will come. If they pay,
It's
allowance
okay.
drop, it drop. If no drop too,
Alawa,
no drop.
what is kind like this? The task will be so noisy.
Yeah, that one there is normal. It's part of the advantages. That's the side advantage. But when it comes to the academic realm, the advantages are a lot.
Can you share some few?
So I
Because
can just give you few. Let's
okay,
say, for example, taking me as an individual.
okay.
I said I want to be a mathematics professor.
Mm.
Okay, somebody will ask me why didn't I go straight to the
The university.
university to go and do and
That's one of my questions. So
uh,
you tackled that
so
one
like
for
I
me.
said, personally I have started my how will I say my educational career since
That's
SHS
just
one.
okay.
Okay, and I wanted to pass through the teacher training college as
Yeah.
a stepping stone in order to go front. And then I'm fortunate that coming here we have already introduced degree,
Okay.
no longer diploma. So we are doing 4 year course and then it's a degree.
Okay.
So after this, I can decide to further and go and do my masters and then go on and become the professor that I want to be. That is in terms of profession. Or better still, I can choose to stay in the field. That one is my own personal decision. That is one advantage, and that exposure is there. Like
Always having interaction with a lot
you
of
have
people.
a lot of things that the campus itself is like a word on its own. You learn the good and the bad. That is campus for every institution you go there. You have good and then the bad things that you learn as individual. And then also job security too is there. When you
Once
check
they're
it,
done now,
it's not that once you are done now, but I think they are adjusting it, the system in a way that you will be the one to apply before employment will be given to you. You write like
now they want
exams and
you have
go.
licensing exams. You apply to be admitted.
I think that is how they are doing it now. I'm not certain, so I stand to be corrected though. But like
Yeah.
I think you have to apply that you want to be a teacher because not everybody that completes here that goes into the teaching field directly. Some people will just after service, then straight forward they continue their education. Some people too they want to enter into the teaching. Some people really want to be teachers. And then they will be in the teaching field
Like full time.
full time. So they
Let's
have
do
to
us apart.
then too they are there. And then the job security in this country the rate of employment is very high. And then somebody will be like, oh, if I can't training college after school, I get a job. That is the person's perception too. So when the person comes, when the person writes a session says I'm more apply, the person will get a job. If it's 1,500 you are receiving a month at least, you got something. Better than you staying in the house. I have colleagues that are already completed university, but yet they are
still
training
in the
college.
house.
So why? It's because of job. You need a job security.
Okay, so
It's also there.
if I hear you very well, the couple of things I would touch on is the job security,
Job security.
the allowance on
The allowance
campus,
is just let's say like
an
during
incentive.
your stay on campus, or to check in to do
So,
something.
but that allowance is it enough for you to get that to at least pay your next year's school fees? Because you pay per year, right?
You will pay yearly. We pay school fees yearly,
Yearly.
but we pay examination
fees
per semester.
per semester. I think that's around 400 cedis also.
It's now 460 currently.
Currently 460. So from time to time it's been updated. So
Sometimes the allowance may come to be 200. Sometimes it will come 400. So sometimes it
for a
will come
month or
not for a month. A month is supposed to be 400.
eh,
But I think they divide it into two. They give some to the non-teaching staff, those are people that are looking for rest, and then they give half to rest.
absolutely.
But they don't pay in that order. So sometimes they will compile it and they give it to you once.
Okay.
Uh,
When it come like that,
when
then
it comes like that, then you are
you
happy.
have to
If it's not coming to you, are complaining. Darling. It's just
the,
allowance
the
shouldn't be
country
the
is just
main
what.
priority.
Mm,
It's just something like a side effect, an advantage for you going to the training.
mm,
Yeah, I consider it as how will I say it? Just a little motivation because your mates are also in the university having their own private life and you are here wearing uniform, going to hall and those things. It's just like a
just like
compensation.
SHS.
Allowance is like a compensation.
So you've already told us that you want to become a professor. Do you think along the line you'll be having a change of mind where you like, no, I want to stop everything about teaching and then focus on a different career like the movie directing and all that you were talking about?
You know, if you ask somebody why is he going to school right now, in the long run, it's because of money.
Mm,
You want to earn money so that you can be taking care of your family.
mm,
The teaching field or like me wanting to be a professor
mm.
is more or less like a backup plan for me.
Okay.
Ehen.
Plan B.
Plan B. So my focus right now is I want to be a professional actor and a movie maker.
Okay.
Okay, but I need something that's to be like when one face
You can fall on
I
the
can
other.
fall on the other. And that is why I'm into the teaching field. I also have plans of studying theater art and co, but I want to focus on the one that will be paying me first. So that if I want to do that one, then to be a co-curricular, I can actually sponsor myself to go and study those things. So Charlie, the most important thing right now is the money. So if fortunately for me, I happen to have the opportunity whereby I'm making it big time in terms of acting and then movie making, I have to focus on it.
Sure.
And if I'm making it from the teaching field too, I also focus on it. But I want to be like jack of both trade and then master of one.
Sure. That's very good. So those who are watching you right now, they are planning to come to teacher training college. What is that one advice you give them?
Okay. So firstly, I will let them know that there is this misconception that when you are not academically good, that is when you go into teacher training college.
I think my teacher, one teacher, the teacher that taught me science at JHS, he had a grade 9 before he came to teacher training college. So it shouldn't be that if you're not academically sound, then teacher training college is for you.
That misconception is there.
Yeah, that misconception is there.
But we live in a world whereby like there are lots of disadvantages and advantages that goes with things that the decisions you take in life. But training college shouldn't be how will I say it, a backup plan for others. It should be something that you want to do, or somewhere that you want to go. It should be like you have that interest in it before you come. Some people probably they are here. It can surprise you that somebody is here basically because of the allowance. Somebody may be here basically because of the job security. So you have to know what you want. You have to know your goal. If you set your goal and then you set your plans that this and this and this is what I want to become and how I want to become these things. If training college happens to fall into the way, you are free to come. It doesn't mean that you are not academically inclined. I can mention a lot of people that are here with good grades. And also the misconceptions, in every rumor there's an element of truth.
Sure.
So for people too, they are not that academically good, and they also come here. They also survive.
Sure.
If you're academically good too, it's also your free to come, depending on what you want to do with your life. So training college to me is a go.
Everywhere you can go. College of Education. Do you spend like the way? Do you spend that much?
Education generally is expensive.
Yes, but
Knowledge
like
is expensive.
yes,
So
but for college of education, you have been provided with some other stuffs. Okay, like feeding aspect like this is being taken care of. And when you go to the universities, you pay hall dues, you pay SRC dues, you pay other dues and all that. Were those included in your admission fee or your school fees for each year, or you pay them separately?
okay, initially when it comes to the SRC deals and the all deals, they
Mm.
were all embedded into the school fees that we pay.
Okay.
But now currently we are paying it individually. So we pay SRC dues to the SRC, we pay hall dues to the hall, and then we pay school fees to the administration.
Okay. My last question. Training college. I've heard there's bullying. Seniors will come and wake you up from bed that you should come and read. They come and wake you up from bed that why are you sleeping? Like it's more or less like life in SHS. Is it the same thing again, or because now they are changing it into a degree, so the experiences are changing?
A question you're asking me. Well, to be frank, when we came level 100,
Uh,
the bullying was there. But they made it known to us that it is more or less like a custom that we follow. But fortunately for us, I think it stopped on our badge. Okay, it was reduced. Right now, the only thing you need to do is just to do your duties because we are living here alone. So definitely people have to take care of the campus and
Sure.
these have been allocated to the engineers to do.
Mm.
So you know the time you have to wake up and take care of your surroundings and your things before coming to lectures.
So they don't like
Currently no bullying goes on.
no
We are all
bullying goes
cool.
no bullying
Those
goes.
days they say they train they train the hearts for you to be able to have that spirit of tolerance and you meet annoying students in the classrooms. Those are the perceptions they have that they've been. So the bullying was there, particularly our badge.
Mm.
Oh, we went through a lot. But currently now it's no longer there. You can
Okay.
call any level 100, they can testify to it. I mean, probably when they come first, as a fresher, maybe they give them some gifts, some welcome addresses, like
Welcome address.
welcome addresses, like you introduce yourself. A senior can just call you, come and introduce yourself to me.
Uh,
Just it will only help you to create your confidence more.
sure.
But the bullying is no longer there. The bullying there,
Okay.
it's now illegal. Initially, it was illegal, though, but they were doing, but now we don't
They
tolerate
don't
it on
tolerate it
campus.
again. So now you can wake up anytime
No,
and go and learn. You can come and
we
sleep
can.
at any time.
No, we live in an institution where there is rules and regulation.
Mm.
So waking the time for you to wake up, you cannot use. Let's say you have as a level 100 students, you have a duty allocated for you to do, and you have lectures to go. So automatically you have to know the time you wake up and go and do your duty. Unlike those days, whether you have something to do or not, once it's 5 o'clock, a senior will wake up and call all the freshers to come down, and you come. Then they will do some countings
Yes.
to check whether you are in place. But right now, we believe we are adults and you know our rights goes with responsibilities. So once you are permitted to sleep at your own time, make sure you wake up and do your duties before you go into lectures.
Okay.
So if you yourself you are cool with that, I don't think you come across any trouble.
Okay. Thank you very, very much. I really appreciate for sharing this insight with us. As you can see, here is a level 300 student at Akatsi College of Education, one of the top teacher training colleges in the country. That's pursuing your career here, you will not live and be a quack professional teacher on the field. You will definitely have to deliver to the expectation of the country and the profession you have chosen. Just like he has said, I think you have learned a lot from it.